So as part of a pre-workout warm-up, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to work the muscles out, get some muscle knots taken care of, and we're going to use the foam roll for that purpose. You could go light, mild pressure up and back a few times each muscle group. We're going to hit some of the major ones in the legs, lower extremity, and chest and torso. We're also going to advise that you stop on a point that's really tender, so long as it's in the muscle belly, in order to work out a particular muscle knot. So usually we'll hold for like 30 seconds on those points. Otherwise, we're rolling in and out, up and down the muscles. The other thing you want to be careful of is avoid bony prominences. Very common one is when somebody's rolling the side here by the IT band underneath the vastus lateralis, they might go to this bony prominence on the knee, which is kind of sharp. That's a little painful. Also up here by the bone on the hip, there's a few bursas around this area, and they don't appreciate being loaded. So stay within the belly of any muscle we do. Okay, here we go. So we'll start from the bottom up, and we'll start with the calves. So here we go with the calves. And some people can do this with just doing two calves at the same time. However, it might not be enough loading to really take care of the muscle, not enough overpressure. So what we do is we put our ankle on top of our shin, just opposite the muscle we're going to work on. And then we can go ahead and roll the calf muscle. Okay, and do the next side. Okay, for the anterior muscles of the shin, we call it the tibialis anterior. Very common with shin splints. So we'll mount on top of the roller, one shin at a time. So I'm at a slight body angle. It's actually going to be at a little bit of an angle, like a turn. And I'm going to go up and back just shy of the knee, like we said. Stay away from the bony prominences. Stay within the belly of the muscle, just short of the ankle. There we go. So it's kind of a side rotation here. I'm on my shin only at this point. Working our way up, since we're in this position, go right to the quads. And you could either do it bilateral, go straight down, or you could load one quad by putting one here. So let's get a better angle. Here we go. Right there. Right on the other side. And you can, because the quad's a big muscle, it spans, it's a cylinder here, so what you could do is you could change your orientation to get more of the central fibers, the medial and the lateral. So do pure lateral, as you'll see a lot, is you start above the knee, away from that bony prominence, and we're going to go ahead and roll the lateral thigh, just shy of the bony prominence at the top too. So staying in the belly of the muscle. You can find a point, you can sit on that point, you could press for overpressure, or you could just use body weight. Okay, for the hamstrings, I'm going to go ahead and place my ankle above my knee, above the kneecap. So I'm pressuring the thigh here, and I'm going to roll, do this one at a time. Hamstrings is a big, strong muscle, so doing it bilateral, you might not get too much out of it. So you might want to load like we're doing, and repeat, of course, the other side. Now, to get to some of the gluteal muscles, we're going to get to the upper outer glute here, the glute medius and minimus. First off, you can just do the glute max by going straight over and maybe a slight bit of a lean to one side and the other. But for the glute med and min, what we're going to do is we're going to do the figure 4 sit, like we're reading the paper, and we're going to lean to this side slightly. And now I'm feeling it in the upper outer glute. Okay? Same thing you'll see on the other side. And here we go. I'm just tilting my body slightly to get the upper outer glute. And you'll feel it. Okay? Upper torso, for the pec, we're gonna go ahead and put one hand behind our back, and we're gonna have our cylinder right to the side with us. And I'm gonna go towards my sternum, and then towards the shoulder without going over the shoulder. So I'm staying in the belly of the pec muscle. Okay. And then push, repeat other side. Hand behind the back. Now it's up on top with just the pec. Shy of the shoulder, go towards the sternum, and then back, and that's it. For the leg, right through here, this is the pullback muscle. So what we do is we bring the arm up, and we get up on this at a slight 45-degree angle is ideal. I do straight horizontal, straight lateral, sorry, and then I do a 45-degree angle down like this. I go up and down, all through that. Again, I'm avoiding the shoulder joint. I'm staying within a muscle, and I'm not going so low that I'm compressing just the ribs there. There's always a muscle belly in between, okay?